meadows fair and bright, don't stay out through the night. New to this world you were brought, whilst warriors' glory you sought. In forests dark and wild, the ore and cores you find. A trader sells you goods for gold, until the wooden head you hold. To the 10th world you were taken, to slay all the forsaken. Will you prevail? Set your sail, as Valkyries you awaken. A place to live and thrive, a bed and hearth you built. And should you fall, you will arrive at home with skill upon skills. Through slush and slog you wander, the undead bar your way. With toil and burden and banter, you'll find what points your way. To the 10th world you were taken, to slay all the forsaken. Will you prevail? Set your sail, as Valkyries you awaken. Steep and frosty mountains, where wolves howl and dwell. Another rains both sky and land, tears will help you stand. In heated sunburned landscapes, the laughing goblins live. The furry oxen can't escape, and a torn soul rest you give. To the 10th world you were taken, to slay all the forsaken. Will you prevail? Set your sail, as Valkyries you awaken. Misty glades and valleys deep, the mighty Jarls reside. The Thurgood there have lost their homes to the minions of the Queen of Pride. The journey goes on to where we don't know. Oh Father, can you see me fight on? Will the journey end with the last demon slain, or will we be sailing again? To the 10th world you were taken, to slay all the forsaken. Will you prevail? Set your sail, as Valkyries you awaken.
Hello and good evening, everybody. Here we are again for our pseudo no map playthrough thingy with Firehazards and other funny things. We are going to start the game and see that we get into it. It has been taking like forever lately with the modman. I'm using R2 modman to manage the mods. It has been taken forever lately for the game to be starting, and I don't know why exactly that is. I have not yet found out. So we are waiting for the game to be starting. I clicked on start and it takes like forever. So we are stuck with me chatting. What do we try to do today? We found Queen Wegwieser in one of the last episodes that pointed us to the northwest of the landscape. So we will try to get there. I'm not sure we can manage to do that in this episode because we have still some mistlands to be looking at. Game is starting. And then I'd like to make some more building happening. So we need to find Mago. There. And her world, of course. Because we have still a little bit of a wall, of a garden wall to be building. That is not finished yet. And of course we need to do things at home, make it a little bit more cozy, and we need to cook, and we need to get the workshop in the lower room, the lower house we built, and we need to do something about our chickens and all of that good stuff. There is so much to be doing, and we are already on day 200. So, what are we thinking about doing today? Let me have a look in here. I don't think we have seeds to feed them. That is the big problem that we have right now. So we have to go to the farm and see that we get us some seeds. And I think we are going to be eating some of the more cheaper food here for now. That is completely the wrong direction. I wanted to get out of here because I need to look at all of that linen. Where did we put the linen? In here. Okay, I think we are good with the linen here. We are somewhat okay-ish with tar. We have to get some seeds though. So I hope we have planted something here. See. That needs to go in the windmill. We did plant something, but it's not done yet. How long? Another 48 minutes until we can feed the chicken. Okay. I think they also eat barley, and we got a lot of barley here, so probably we're gonna give them that. 13. I don't have the slightest idea where 13 is. I have forgotten everything. Have we written that down somewhere? Hmm, 5, 4. I don't know. There is no 13 here. Maybe we wrote it down on the other side in our plain space. This is getting really difficult to remember what was where and what portal is in which direction and whatever. We have number 13, Forest, east of Yagluth Copper Node. Okay, that is where 13 is. I take it 13 is the last number in our collection. Number L11, north of Yagluth and Plains. North? Like Yagluth is always in the plains. What was I thinking? I think that has to be somewhere up here. What we want to look at though, we are here. We might want to get over there, this side, because the Queen Wegwieser directed us somewhere in this direction here, like that. And it might be here if we are real lucky. So that is that. Then let's have a look at our garden wall that we were building here. Well, it's not so much a garden wall, but a real wall. That is where we left off. That's just that tiny little bit here that needs finish. Let's see how our stones look. How much stone do we have? That might not be sufficient to finish that. I'm quite positive that's not gonna be sufficient. But I think we are going to try to make that happen anyways. Best as we can. Climbing that incline here. Now we're out of the range of the stone cutter. I have to get that over there. Okay, and here we go. That one. That might not work out here. We might have to do something with that bit here, because that is not lining up whatsoever. Yeah, we have to do some adjusting here. So that is that. This is gonna be working somewhat eventually. Okay. Making those walls line up the way we want them to is not easy. So, and then we try to get that to move one tick in that direction. Oh, out of the stone cutter range. There we go. Like that. Need to get that stone cutter up here. And all of that will, of course, need further work. What I'm trying to do is make somewhat of a smooth transition here between those bits, and it's not easy. Let's see. So that one goes straight. I think we have to go until here to get the connection, so we have to do more of that. That's those two, and then like that. That goes like that. Probably. That might meet up somewhat. It's not at all perfect. Missing crafting station again. Ah. Nearly. All of that is curved here, and that makes it not exactly easy to make it meet up. What if we did that like that? It is still not perfect, but better than nothing. Somehow. Well, it is extremely strange. But it is somewhat connected. We're gonna sort that out later. For now, I think we're good with that. Let me get some more. We have to put in a little bit in the low points so they can't walk just over it. And then we can turn down all of that wooden fence here. We have some planted here too, but that will also take 40 plus minutes. Where was that low point here? We need to fill up a little bit because I'm not keen on having them mobs just run over our garden wall here. See if they can still cross here. Probably not. We have to worry about that awkward transition later. It's not meeting up perfectly here, but I think we might be able to adjust a little bit more once we get to that bend there, but we're not going to be doing that right now. So let's see if there is a possibility to get in here from this side. Not really. All of that here does look like at least we've got the first layer settled. Okay, what is all of that? A dead fooling, another dead fooling. We might want to feed them a little bit here and collect some of them back that are further away. But we've got our little patch of land secured for now, I think. At least for the first part of that. There is so much in here that we will have to smelter at some point. Okay. I need some cloudberries. We put some cloudberries somewhere here, didn't we? There is that. No. Oh, and I wanted to give some barley to those two guys here. Completely forgot that I wanted to do that. You really have to remember what you want to do. Okay, let's put that in here for now. And we get some cloudberries. We do want them out of the swamp, because we can't have them stomp down on the workbenches and then they are broken and then the swamp is going to act up again. We have had enough of a swamp that is acting up lately. And I made this platform here so I can drop the berries and see where I drop the berries, at least somewhat. Still can hear that yell there. But as long as the gyal stays in the mist and my logs stay out of the mist, all is well. Okay, folks, you are a little bit too far up in the mountains for my taste. And Berta. Of course, Berta is up in the mountains because she is always on the front. Ooh, that is a purple one. That was a real good one. That's a 2-star. Look at all of that jazz here. And I can hear wolves. There is 3 babies if I have counted correctly, so that is nice. They have the unfortunate tendency to spread out more than I'd love them to. I need my saddleback, please. Yeah. That guy over there is a little bit far off. So, in case you were wondering, it is not necessary to put all of your logs in a pit to tame them. And it is not necessary to keep them contained in a pit. They can do their watchdog duty if they are in a pit. So why I am breeding logs around here is to have them help me fight whatever the game throws at me as a raid. And they can't help if they are in an enclosed pit somewhere. That's what we are trying to achieve here. A logs herd as some watchdogs around our base. Okay, next up, gonna tear down that. Because we now have the stone wall in place. Don't need that anymore. Our chicken are breeding, which I do like. So that is all of that. Gone. Let's get that in here. Yep, everything is full here wood-wise. That is full too. We are quite wood rich. We need to bring the stone cutter over here, take that out. And then have that a little higher here. And I think we are going to be pickaxing that little bit down a little bit here. So we can walk around here. That's the intention. Something like that, and then we put some walls underneath to make that work. Do I have everything here? Yes. We can't have that topple down on us. So we're gonna place some heavy-duty walls underneath here to have that. Oh wait, there is some stones here that we can use. That will be sufficient to make that work here, and then we're gonna pickaxe a little bit more here. I don't feel rested anymore. Well, that was to be expected. Something like that. We have to do some landscaping here to make all of that work, but we're gonna get there at some point. So we gonna feed the fire. And have that in here somewhere so we can feed the fire some more in the future. The log saddle goes back in here. And that too. And then we have some money. Ah, the money is downstairs. Okay. We put that in here. Now let me see what's going on in here. We have to pick up the eggs here so they can make more eggs. And then we're gonna have to, for the moment, have another bit of a house where we can breed those eggs, because we don't have a breeder as of yet. Okay, I'm satisfied we got the wall sorted, so that is good. And we're gonna have a short break here. Gonna be right back. I need to drink something.
In meadows fair and bright, don't stay out through the night. New to this world you were brought, whilst warriors' glory you sought. In forests dark and wild, the ore and cores you find. A trader sells you goods for gold, until the wooden head you hold. To the 10th world you were taken, to slay all the forsaken. Will you prevail? Set your sail as Valkyries you awaken. A place to live and thrive, a bed and hearth you built. And should you fall, you will arrive home with skill upon spilt. Through slush and slog you wander, the undead bar your way. With toil and burden banter, you'll find what points your way. To the 10th world you have taken, to slay all the forsaken. Will you prevail? Set your sail as Valkyries you awaken. Steep and frosty mountains, where wolves howl and dwell. Another rains both sky and land. The tears will help you stand. In heated sunburned landscapes, the laughing goblins live. The furry oxen can't escape, and a torn soul rest you give. To the 10th world you were taken, to slay all.
Okay, that is better now. I brought me something to drink. We're gonna go sleep. And then I think we're gonna get our mistlight and go to the mistlands again and see. We do need more soft tissue. We do need more sap extractors. And we do need more cores, ultimately. And they are fighting things outside here again. I think those might disappear into the mist at some point. That cannot be helped. Pains me to lose Berta too, but cannot babysit them all day. We have a progression to get on with. So to the mistlands we go, and we eat this and that and some sausages, because why not? We do not have anything in the pocket that we don't need to carry around. We do need another one of those, just to be sure. And then let's go here and see what's going on in the Mistlands. It would be super cool if we could find ourselves another Wegweiser, but I'm not quite sure we are done with that thing here already. We are not. We just only started with that here. Let me throw a spear and see what comes running. There is still something here. Oh, see there, we got us a seeker. At least no ticks came running, which is nice too. So that one did come from here. There is more seekers beyond that. There is another one down there that might decide it's a good idea to come play with us up here. So let us shoot them. Yeah. So now there is peace down there. Before we try to get beyond those, we're gonna have a look around here and see if there is something else that needs our attention. Ugh, bah. That is nasty. And that seems there's a tick down there too. I think that thing dropped down there. That might not be able to shoot it, but I don't think it can come up here. Okay, nothing more here. Nothing more. Oh, there is a red one in there. We do need us some ooze bumps, because that is nasty. We've been here. And we have been here. I think we cleared all of that out. Yeah, there's nothing anymore here. It's just the upstairs we need to take care of. I think we want some ooze bombs to help with that. 'Cause a red seeker is kind of deadly. We should have ooze bombs somewhere. Here? No, they're at home. In one of our boxes, I should think. There they are. Let's fill that up. That's not a lot of ooze bombs. But it's okay. We don't need all of them, probably. And I have lost track of where exactly in the Mistlands we are at this point of time. I really don't know if we are close to the coast or inland or whatever. I don't know. So there is, I saw some seeker on this side here. Or something else. I saw something poking its head out here. I thought. Can't see it now. And then there is for sure a red seeker beyond that here, and some other things too. That's a 2-star. And there is tons of stuff beyond here. Look at all of those numbers. That's at least 2 more seekers, probably. Okay, that is a broken seeker, and those 12.3 come from the red one. And this one, this door will break because it's not made sturdy enough. At some point it will be broken, and then it's better we see that we get out of harm's way. Because it will take a time to kill that guy. There we are, now it's broken. Now we better get out here and see that we can shoot that thing. Because I do not want to get hit by that. Can I shoot high enough? Ugh. Okay, we've got enough seeker meat to last us for a while. And there is nothing more here. 14 seeker meat. That is a lot of stuff. And I'm not sure about what's going on here. I can hear a seeker fluttering somewhere still. But I'm not sure that it is here. Okay, royal jelly, lots of ticks. What's in here? Probably nothing. That's a dead end. And that is a dead end too. Okay, then it's just that bit here. Do we have more ticks there? A little bit, yes, but... Hola! How that hurt. Good evening, Galitacho. I hope you had a wonderful start into this week. Okay, I think we are done here now. That was everything that we could gain here. There is nothing more. So that is not too shabby. I think we're gonna have to get us a north, so we know where north really is, and then see in which direction we proceed. I'd like to drop off all of that jazz here. Maybe we keep that. And north should be in that direction. So that would be north. I'd like to take that with, so we can make out where we even are and what we are doing here. North is that way. Okay. So I think we have to go that way to reach the forest there. Like, let's go west, I guess. Or west-ish. Oh, there is our sap, which is fantastic. I don't have the slightest idea in which direction from our home those are, but we are going to head east anyways. And maybe we should not have our weapons out. We are still eastbound. Okay, that's fine. I think I hear seekers somewhere. Man, with that last Unity update they made, something went awry with the mist. The mist is way more dense than I experienced that previously. So we went east and we hit a mountain. Question is that mountain here? or are we seeing this mountain here? But if we went west, we cannot hit that mountain. Let's get up here and see if we can find out from above. Ooh, that one is steep. I can hear drakes. I can see drakes. Now we can see how bad I am at shooting. Okay. How did that happen? I'm quite sure that I am not able to shoot at a tree and have the tree topple over. Is there by chance something up here that can topple a tree? And what is it? Huh? Where did this tree come from? Oh, that guy. I have the wrong weapon to fight against that guy. This is gonna go forever. I can't hit him really good with that one. Ow, that hurt. There's a seeker behind him. Can the seeker do more than I? No. The answer is no. If you want to fight a stone golem, bring an iron mace. Welp. We are a little on the full side here. I kinda do want the crystals though. So, what do we understand from up here? That is all mistlands here. That is pointing north. So does that mean we are here? If that would be so... And this box should be empty, and it is not. I think we are in a different mountain. That frost cave over there has no X outside. I think we are in a different mountain here. Somewhere here maybe. Eventually. I don't want to leave the money behind that is in there, so we're gonna jump home real quick and drop all of that off. I want to see about that frost cave. It might be we forgot to put an X outside. So we're gonna go try and check that. Something? Oh, I've mixed it up again. I took the wrong stuff. Okay, but it is getting dark anyways, and I don't want to run around there in the night. But I'm pretty sure that we found a different mountain, and we do have way too much carapace. Maybe we should be making things with some carapace. All of this is full here. Maybe we put that carapace stuff down there. Carapace spear would be a good thing, I think. Do we have things already here? Just the sap. There's carapace in here. Okay. And that's that. I think we need to get another zip-zap machine going. And pick up the eggs. Let's see, while that is still working, we're gonna pick up some eggs here. If there are any. There ain't. Also, that little step is a little bit sketch. They can escape with that. Okay. We got way too much seeker meat. Look at all of that. I think we are going to relegate all of the seeker meat to up there. Because we don't need that much. Can't even fit it in one box, damn. So that, and then that is wolf meat. We do have a lot of wolf meat. We're gonna eat so many wolf skewers, I think. Yeah, we do have enough wolf skewers and wolf meat and whatever. Do we have the carrots? We are low on mushrooms. That is the problem here. We have to do something about the mushrooms, I think. Okay. And now is the big question again, where did we put all the trophies? There is no trophies. Yeah, there is some trophies in here. So let's put them here too. More seeker meat and some blood clots. Here. And there should be some... There. The other 100 we left in the mountain place. I'd like to find out if we found the same mountain that we already knew about, and if we have been to that Frost Cave. Or no. And that's what we're gonna do. Keep opening the wrong box. So we're gonna eat that and some bread. They won't lay any eggs while we are not at home. That is not to be helped. Gonna just put that in here. There we go. I want to see about that mountain range. I want to get to the other side and see the shape of it. And see if it borders on mistlands and plains. Or if our house is on the other side. I don't know. We're gonna find out. I'm not sure at all. What with you? Pathing problems, huh? Man, that is deep. We have not been in here. That is north. That makes no sense. There is plains nearby. That is the mountain. That is the home swampland there, isn't it? I'm quite sure that is where we live. Oh. You. What are we talking about now? How did that thing give up? Oh, there is another stone golem up there. Okay, I don't want to play with stone golems. I think we are going to go back to... Huh. Okay. So we are here. And that seems to be north. Which is true, that this is north. So we went west and hit the mountain. So we have been here and we need to go. No, we went east. No, west. No, we went east because I had the thing turned around. That was not... This is so easy to get lost and mix up the directions. Now, where? North. Ah. Where you? What? Ow! How did you get up here? That is... What? How did that guy get up here? Okay. Okay, let me think again. That's north. And we are here. And I want to go in this direction. So we need to go... that way, I think. Not at all sure what I'm doing here. We do want to find more infested mines. And we do want to find more soft tissue. And we do have too much stuff in our pockets again. We are back to our... Okay, you know what we do? We're gonna drop off some of the stuff here in that box because it's accessible for us from at home. Okay, now we will know that our sap is here-ish. No, I guarantee you that I will forget that again. And we did harvest that skull, right? Yes. I'd like to see what we can find on the other side here. And I swear with that Unity engine update, that fog got so much worse. I can hear the ocean. And I can hear a gyal. Now, where is that gyal? How are we supposed to see what's going on with all of that here? Okay, that seems to be that lake here. Okay. And then the ocean should be beyond those stones here. Greetings, King Under the Mountain. How has your week started? Okay, and then that is Land's End here. And that might be here-ish. Such a good thing we have a feather cape now. We won't drop to our early demise anymore because we are now feather cape gamers. With a very long day and an annoying work day. Oh my. That does not sound enjoyable. Hopefully tonight will be better. I cross my fingers for you. In German we say I hold my thumbs for you to wish you good luck. That that work day is not as bad as the last one was. Okay. Where's north? That is north. That means we are here-ish. And I'd like to go this way, so that means we need to go there-ish. Man, orienting yourself in that game without an interactive map. Crossing the fingers might make using mouse and keyboard extremely difficult, and even if I had a controller, I would not be able to aha, we found the trumpet boy there. So, and I think he saw us. So we are going to the other side here. Try to circumvent that guy. Not super keen on fighting a Gyal here. That is a secret soldier that I don't want to fight either. So let's get to this side here. I can hear seekers now. Are they behind me? Oh, it's only one. There is something here. We have been here, okay. How? I swear I rolled. Okay. That is the infested mine we found before. North is that. So that way. I think. I'm sure of nothing here. But it seems plausible because we have some more ashlands that way. We have been here-ish. And that is south. That is north. And now we are here-ish. I don't know. Let's get into it and see. I think we managed to circumvent that Gyal. And we ran right into a skull. Nice. That is good that you can jump that far. Yeah, look, all of the ticks are coming at us now. And that skull is a pain to be digging out. I'm not quite sure I'd like to do that. I don't think I like to do that. And I don't think we can get out of here again without a pickaxe. Managed to drop myself in a pickle. Oh, we get. Okay, good. Yeah, we don't want to dig that one out. That is bunkers. And we knew about those. Didn't we? Did we? Not sure we found those before. No, I could use that Gyal. And I can hear the ocean. We are not too far from the ocean here. I can hear waves. That's water down there. That's water in which we will land if we are not real careful here. And I do not want to go for a swim right now. Yeah, clearly we can hear the ocean. That is the other side of that. I see, I see. No Gyal. At least not now. So we made our way over here. What I really would want to know, how far we are away from the plains here. Because there is plains on this side and we found plains here. Question is, does this go like that? And that is just a little bit of plains, or what is that? Because here is plains, mistlands too, so this could be a whole continent here, I'd surmise. And we might be able to find a lot more stuff here than we have already. Question is, there is more land to this side. And this is west, if I'm not mistaken. No, it's south. So, yeah. South. Cross over here. Aha. Okay, now things get clearer. There is some distinct end of world here. That is the plains there. That is this bit of plains here, I think. I think we're gonna get over there by whatever means we have to get over there. The light looks so beautiful. The colors so beautiful. I think we can swim that. Ooh, now we hear a Gyal. Where is that Gyal and what is it attacking? There is for sure some mosquitoes around. We are a little underfed to run around here. So I think we had best get our Viking body out of here. Take a look at our newly drawn map then. Okay, what do we have here? Still lots of things. More of that. Gonna close in on 2 boxes of unsmeltered stuff there. We are reach. There is that, and then we have more of that and that. And blood clots. Okay. The sap and the iter, the iter should be done. And then we can think about getting us some things. Like a carapace spear would be probably a good idea. What does that cost? Spine snap would be a good idea. Carapace spear. Well, that is not expensive. We do need to get more Iggy wood though. We are a little bit on the short side with the Iggy wood, I think. Yeah. Okay. That is something that needs to happen. We need to get the Iggy wood. Let's bring some of that stuff over to the other side, because it might be needed for things over there. Maybe some bones too. I don't know about that. I don't think. That for sure. We are really low on ice. And probably, yeah, let's drop that off in the lower workshop so we have some materials there. And then we go for a sleep. I have to make all of this pretty. I do want to make it into something of a medieval village if I can. We shall see if I can. Don't know yet. I'm gonna just drop it in here. We can sort things later, but we do have to fell trees, that's for sure. Okay, let's get another tiny little break here. I need to drink the stuff that I brought, not only have it on my desk here. Gonna have a short break and grab a drink, grab a snack. We're gonna be right back.
In meadows fair and bright, don't stay out through the night. New to this world you were brought, whilst warriors' glory you sought. In forest dark and wild, the ore and cores you find. A trader sells you goods for gold, until the wooden head you hold. To the 10th world you were taken, to slay all the forsaken. Will you prevail? Set your sail, as Valkyries you awaken. A place to live and thrive, a bed and hearth you built. And should you fall, you will arrive at home with skill upon spilt. Through slush and slog you wander, the undead bar your way. With toil and burden and banter, you'll find what points your way. To the 10th world you were taken, to slay all the forsaken. Will you prevail? Set your sail, as Valkyries you awaken. And frosty mountains, where wolves howl and dwell. Another rains both sky and land, tears will help you stand. In heated sunburned landscapes, the laughing goblins live. The furry oxen can't escape, and a torn soul rest you give. To the 10th world you were taken, to slay all the forsaken. Will you prevail? Set your sail, as Valkyries you awaken.
Okay, we are back. We switch back to the game and we go sleep, and we may not forget to look at our newly drawn map, our invisible cartographer assistant that comes with us and remembers where we have been. Now I'm really, really curious about what we find on the map now. I keep opening that box here to find the food. Slightly stupid. Okay, let's see the map. Aha! Yeah. Okay, we found that out. We are here now. We saw all of that, and our sap farm is here-ish. Okay, I think what we're gonna be doing, we are going to be running that planes around here and get back home, and then take our boat and see that we get to this place here, because we found a wegweiser around here somewhere that showed that direction. There is Mistlands here too, but there is only a small strip, I think, because that here is plains. Huh. Yeah, I think getting here, I think we don't even need a boat. We have a portal there, if I am not mistaken. So that's what we're gonna be doing. We're gonna be picking up the last eggs that we have here, hopefully. Get out of the way. I want to pick up that egg, please. Okay. This is not a very effective method. Feeding those hens and then running around in the world. But that is what we have. Oh my, that one is very close to the swamp. The swamp has calmed down nicely. We had a lot of stress with the swamp creatures when we first landed here and started to build. But it has been better lately. Need to get that pocket portal home. I don't want to abandon that out here, because we have seen what we needed to be seeing here. So on our way back we are going to get some Yggdrasil wood, because I'd like to have a carapace spear, and I'd also like to have a staff of protection and a staff of embers. Because that will make life a little easier. We don't have any need for any fooling stuff. We do have enough. The only thing I would be looking at perhaps would be some tar. But I'm not fighting a whole fooling village. No sir, no thank you. Just running across here and get back home with my pocket portal. Oh, we can stop by that little bit of forest there and see if we can pick some mushrooms, because we are dreadfully low on mushrooms. And maybe we find ourselves even some bear or something. Look at it. Have we seen that already? No, I don't think so. There is not even foe in here. Is there a box? No box either, just a fooling. A dead fooling, if I dare so say so myself. Okay, let's get in there and see if we can pick up some mushrooms. Okay, so be it. We're gonna kill the troll. And we are going to be killing a bear too. Well, we are short on ice too. Oh boy, that was not what I was after. Oh, friends, there is a tar blob somewhere. Don't you want to play with the tar blob? Have fun. Okay, we do not have bear trophy in the mix here. So I think we are going to leave that. Have you defeated the tar blob, huh? Good for you. No, you haven't. He's still there. Go kill something else. Mushrooms, please. Not a single mushroom here. My. Not a single mushroom. Oh yeah, well. Some money. I don't think we do need that. We leave that here. We don't have to carry that around. Okay, let's see if we can find us some Iggy wood. Preferably without getting ourselves killed. Is that water down there? Probably. Ugh. Nope. We nope out of that. There is no need to fight a Gyal. Like Scales said at some point, fighting is optional. Good evening, Mr. Dwerger. You have no warm fire here. Good evening. Okay, if we could kite that Gyal over here, we could make ourselves available of another of those Dwerger extractor thingies. So we want that Gyal after all, if we can find it. We might opt to raise a ruckus here. Well, that is not helpful. That thing can swim beautifully. Can you come out of the water? That is very nice of you. Where were those Dwerger? On the other side here? Oh yeah. I doubt that Seeker Soldier can follow to this side here. Hmm. Phew. Where was that now? Down there. Where is it gone? There's the gyal. Let's make some noise and kite the gyal over there. Where is the seeker soldier? It's here. Oh! Well, of course. It's much easier if you come over here, friend. Hello, good evening. Sirs, I brought visitors. Would be nicer if you came a little bit closer here. Welp, that was that. Now the gyal is up there somewhere. On the other side here, I saw it. We could... Oops. Where is it now? Ugh. Where is that gyal? It was somewhere over there. I saw it disappear in that mist here. Probably it's a good idea we put down our pocket portal here. Now I don't have north anymore because I turned my stuff, but trying to do here is raise some ruckus, get the gyal interested. Because we do need the icky wood anyways. Should be careful not to expend all of my stamina here. Now I can't hear that gyal anymore. At all. Where is the wood? Here. Do we need to get up here to see where it really is? There it is. Right over there. The mist is so thick I cannot make out where it's gone to. I just saw it for a split second there. Huh. Why is this not piquing its interest? It should be coming to see what's going on here. And it is. There we go. Good evening, sir. Now, where are my Dwerger? Over this way, I think, huh? There it is. What are you fighting over there? Come here. Can't see nothing here. Did it lose my scent or something? It is fighting something over there. Now I can't hear anymore. Seekers. What's going on here? Oh, that is all the stuff the Seeker Soldier broke. So many things. But that stupid Gyal did not see fit to come over to the other side here. More Seekers. Oops. Is that the last one that lives here? Okay, now I'm on my own here, huh? And it's late. And I'm not quite sure where I left my portal. I lost my way here. Need to find the way back to... That is where the Dwerger live. I can see shit here. And our portal was right over on the other side here, I think. No. I don't know where my portal is, friends. Around this corner here. No. Huh. How can I lose my portal in a time like that? Now we have fun. We have to try and find our portal. In the night, in the mistlands, in the dark. This is no fun. Something is hacking at something. Stones. Okay. It was not that far from the Dwerger building. Just not sure which direction. That was too far. I can't remember. And in the night it's so dark I can't even see. I know it was just around a bend. And there I put it. But I cannot find that bend. Oh my friend, that is not cool. We are running low on food. Not on this side. Oh man, we are not having fun here. I don't have any food with me. We have 42 seconds of food. And we have the Gyal on our back now too. We now have no stamina whatsoever. Should have that on at least. Well, I guess our best bet is to wait it out In the forest, huh? Because I don't think we are... Oh no. The game is hating me. Go play with that Gyal, you stupid troll. Oh no, a bear too. And the troll is still after me. And a shaman. Okay. That troll can stay down there. I think it's getting lighter. We have 3 minutes to find our portal before we are stuck here with 25. And I don't have the slightest idea where our portal might be. And we cannot climb any of this here with the kind of stamina we can muster now. This is bad. And we do not have lingering stem meat with us. All of that is water here. Cannot by any means get up there. There's no way we can do that. So our only way is over there. Love if the weather would get better. There is our day. The troll is still there. We still cannot get up there. There's no way on earth we get up there. Not with that kind of stamina. So we have to probably... Oh my. I do not even have anything that I could eat if I... were so inclined to eat something. Yeah, we are going to be dying here. Oh my gosh. At least I know where I am somewhat. I cannot carry 2 portals to make sure I don't lose my portal. Do we have anything? Well, we have that. That is nothing. That is so much not fun. Well, that is more armor than nothing. That is not a good spear for that situation. We rather better take one of that. Maybe that. My oh my. Don't have good arrows either. Well, we have those. Those are a little bit better. Okay. At least I do know somewhat. Oh wait, we bring a second portal. Just in case we cannot find the first one because it got destroyed and we can see it glow in there. Just to make sure we don't dig ourselves a problem again. There ought to be, there's the circling course, and then there ought to be some eyes here. Just to make sure we have a way back. It is quite a way over here, because we come from here, we need to go all the way over here. And we don't have the help of the feather cape. Am I stupid? Why am I running around here trying to make things happen without a Wisplight? It's hard enough to do it with a Wisplight. Get your gear together, girl. Did we outrun that Skeeto? Did that thing get distracted? It did, huh? No, we outran it. Okay, now we go. Oh my. And that locks that is aggroed on our wall, we have to deal with that later. When we come back, I have to get to where my buddy is. There is a secret soldier, and I don't have a feather cape. I'd rather be a little bit more careful here. Getting myself killed by fall for damage. That's... What? Friends, help. We got everything after us here. Shooby-doo. Okay, that is better. Try not to lose direction. We need to get to that forest over on the other side there. Because we're somewhere around there. I lost my life. And try to do it without getting ourselves killed. So, that is a burger house here. I can hear a gyal. Is that gyal that killed us? Okay, no. Those can fight it out over there. Okay, that is that ruined. Okay. We found the starting point of the madness here. Okay, that was the starting point of our madness. Now, where is our body? It was on the other side of something super steep on the coast, not far from the forest. Now find that place. Okay. Where are we? There is a secret soldier down there. I don't want to talk to that thing. But that was something we saw when we were running and trying to get away. no worries. I saw that seeker there. That is a second population, no? No, that is where we came from. That one is alive in there still. Where is the forest? Where is the forest? We need to find the forest and we can find our... What? It was not that far away. The forest was pretty close. That is that infested mine. We are not far enough in yet, I think. Need to get more to that side there. Yep. Try not to fall to your death here. Another seeker soldier. More water. Trying to hug the coast so that we can find our way back to the forest on the other side there. Over there, that is not cool. I can see nothing. That is an infested mine. Okay, that way. Man, this is an endeavor, and it might not be even possible for me to do that in one day. Ugh. Now, is it that way? No, I think we have to go more that way. And who would think we can hear a yell again? And there's a seeker. Okay, there is the ticks. Okay. Now we are where we wanted to be. That is the place. I hear the forest. I think we have to abandon the search for today and get a portal down. It is somewhere around here. We have to run around here to find where that is. But it's getting dark, and I'd prefer to not be again here in the dark. And we have not brought a hammer, and we have one single stone. We have fun here again. Cannot build a portal without a hammer. Well, we have a forest here. And if we manage to not run into a troll, we can build our portal. We have to pick up a stone or two. Okay, we've got stones. Can we stop that, please? Okay. So... Well, our pocket portal is still in function. We had to use the 0 portal to get home, so that pocket portal is not destroyed. That is a good thing. Good thing we have a 0 portal. That shows you the importance of always have the 0 portal, the shit I need to get out here as app portal. Okay, before we try to find our body again, I'd like to have another short break here. We are at the 2-hour mark, 2 hour and 15 minutes. I need to drink, I need to stretch my legs. I'm gonna be right back for you.
In meadows fair and bright, don't stay out through the night. New to this world you were brought, whilst warriors' glory you sought. In forest dark and wild, the ore and cores you find. A trader sells you goods for gold, until the wooden head you hold. To the 10th world you were taken, to slay all the forsaken. Will you prevail? Set your sail, as Valkyries you awaken. A place to live and thrive, a bed and hearth you built, and should you fall, you will arrive at home with steel pumps built. Through slush and slog you wander, the undead bar your way. With toil and burden banter, you'll find what points your way. To the 10th world you were taken, to slay all the forsaken. Will you prevail? Set your sail, as Valkyries you awaken. And frosty mountains, where wolves howl and dwell. A mother rains both sky and land, her tears will help you stand. In heated sunburned landscapes, the laughing goblins live. The furry oxen can't escape, and a torn soul rest you give. To the
Whew, okay. Let's get to sleep. And then we go by the 0 portal again. Or we might try to go by the pocket portal. And I really wonder, why did I not go by the pocket portal the first time? We eat that, and we eat that, and we eat that. That is the best we can do for now. Gonna drop all of that here. Don't need to carry that. Need to have that under number 6. And I heard some of my logs make a lot of fuss here. Down there. Well, we have no time. Let's go and see where that leads us to. Why didn't I think of using the pocket portal in the first place? Because okay. Good thing I brought some wood. Okay, so we went around the corner here. How did I not find that portal there? I don't understand. Like, it was not that difficult. Yeah, sir. Let me get somewhere I can see you. That was not that difficult. How could I not find that? Oh, I managed to throw my spear and not hit. Fabulous. Ow, that hurt. And with that fight going on here, ow! That stupid Gyal is going to be hearing me. Oh. Difficult clientele here. Okay. Now we need to find our body. That is gonna be some doing. I died next to the water. From the forest side. Where is the forest side? That's the question here. I can hear that stupid Gyal again. I hope it's not camping my body, because that would not be fun. Down there. Okay, and where is the Gyal? Oh, right there. That is exactly not what I want. Okay, different approach from the other side where we can see things. Oh wait, there is my zero portal here. Let me pause. I have to I have to mute the messenger. Give me a second. Okay. Okay. Gonna leave that zero portal there just in case of accident. Because we could die there again. And I don't want to be running all of that again. The troll is still here. Making life miserable for me. Okay, oops, don't fall. Where is that stupid Gyal again now? I would love if that Gyal would go into the forest and fight with that troll. That would be nice. Cannot even see where it is now. Good evening, sir. I have that suspicion that that mist... There, it's right over there. It's camping my body. And I doubt with that bow and that kind of arrows we will do much against it. But it's right there camping my body. Yeah, that is not a good showing here. We could probably try to get it to kite it away a little. If I could see. I'm not seeing anything here. It should be aggroed on us, it should follow, but it seems to be losing interest. Something killed. Okay, that is the seeker down there. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. Where is my forest? Oh, over there. Okay, we're gonna kite that stupid Gyal into the forest. And if need be, onto the plains. And see if that will help. I do have a better chance of getting that getting that done when I'm not in the mist. Where is that stupid troll if you need it? As long as that thing is looking at something else. Oh, the bear. Nice. This is taking forever with this bow. And those arrows. I hope that I have enough arrows. Cannot even pick up how much damage I already did to it. Oh, okay. We've got a dead Gyal. And a dead bear. No trophy there though. Now, at least we have that out of the way. How many arrows? Now we want to find our body. There is the troll. The duh? Man? What is going on here? Where's the troll when you need one? Okay, that's not working. Need to get over here. There is a seeker still somewhere that we need to be aware of too. That was where we stood down there and said there is no way we can get up there. Brr. Brr. Okay. Further outside here, huh? Where? We did lose the troll. Over there. Okay. I think there was a seeker somewhere there too. We gotta be a little bit careful here. There is the seeker. It's two seekers. Antics. Jackpot. We got everything here. Okay, we got that seeker. I can't hear a second. So we assume, yeah, we have to put down the portal here. Can't carry all of that jazz. I'm missing the fine wood. Now I'm back to the same problem again. I took away that portal and I did not pick up the fine wood. Oh, friends. There you can see what happens if you are most incapable and do not check what you are doing. First of all, we want our better armor and the cape. Of course. No, we want that one. Okay. And that. This will take a while. Nope, we want that. Yeah, whatever we do, we need to go now and go back to our 0 portal, which is over at the forest. Because if we don't, then we are in the same stupid situation again. Minus the gyal. Losing the fine wood. Like the sheer stupidity of it. And that troll is not a... With the right weapons, it's not a problem, but now where's my portal? I need to find my 0 portal now. We left that here in the forest, at the edge of the forest somewhere. There it is. Whew. Okay, that was a lot of excitement for one episode, my friends. I am parched, and we are going to have to rescue the remaining stuff there next week, in next week's episode on Tuesday. So we are going to be ending that here. Now it's 9 o'clock in the evening. I need to stop here and get to bed because tomorrow, 5 o'clock in the morning, the alarm will go off. So we at least managed to pick up everything that is going there. We found our corpse, we killed the Gjall, we killed the troll, we rescued one portal, we have another one in the pocket that is only half. So we got a lot to do in the next episode. I hope you enjoyed seeing me fumbling around and dying in the Mistlands. If you did so, give it a thumbs up, follow, subscribe, whatever. And we are going to be back with new shenanigans in the 10th world real soon.